morning, pipe smokers. Yeah, this is Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. And it's currently 7 a.m. I got up at 6 o'clock. The sun's starting to come up. You can see it in my backyard. What a great day to be sober, celebrating. Yeah, yesterday I celebrated 3 weeks, 21 days. So today, 22 days of sobriety, and I'm loving it. I really am. So what we're going to smoke this morning, we're going to smoke this vintage Dr. Greybough. Yeah, it's no bold number. It's called the Duke. And in it, we're going to have Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. By L.J. Peretti Company Incorporated, Thanksgiving Day Blend Tobacco. The dark, rich color denotes maturity, not strength. The tobacco will be found mild, mellow, of superb aroma and distinctive flavor. Yeah, this is great. I got that on 11/26/2021. And then here's last year's blend that I got on 11/13/2022. And it's kind of crisp and cold out in fall, so, you know, it's not Thanksgiving yet. But I just had a hankering for this. Let's load it up and we'll smoke together. I'll be right back in a nanosecond. Oh yeah, so we're back. Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock. I got up at 6 o'clock and just felt like having a pipe before breakfast. Let's smell this. Oh, that smells so rich. Oh, I'm not doing a tobacco review. Let's put the top back on her. Yeah. I wanted to smoke this because I kind of feel the fall in the air now. It's only going to be a high of like 51 degrees today. And it's in the 40s right now. It's cold outside. Let's start something on fire. Oh, what a great morning smoke. It'd be a great evening smoke too. Yeah. Dr. Greybough, the Duke, vintage pipe that I picked up along the way a while ago, 6mm. Doesn't have a bowl number on it. Oh yeah. So tomorrow my one of my sons is gonna come over tomorrow. We're gonna go to the Conservation Club, also known as the Gun Club. We're going to do some target shooting. What a great smoke this is. Oh, man. Ah, yeah. So I'm getting the house in order. I have my music room that I'm getting all ready. I'll have to, when I get the house all cleaned up and organized, I'll give you a little tour. And yes, Mark Hill, I will show you my pipe collection. Mark Hill, I did a video a little bit ago, maybe a week ago, and Mark Hill, Welsh Piper 62, check him out. He's like, oh, I see a nice vintage pipe rack in the background. Can you show us your pipes? You showed us your cellar in one video. Well, actually, it took 3 videos to show my cellar. So, I was at an antique store, and this is kind of interesting. I'll have to show you this, okay? So, basically, let me show you what I got, all right? I'm at this antique store, and I see this brass box. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I know what that is. And so I asked to see it, and they showed me. And this is really cool. So if it's spring loaded, so you open it up and look at the beautiful design in it. Now I thought about taking brass cleaner and cleaning this up, but it still has the guy's fingerprint in it. And this is the cool thing. Inside of it, and you can't see it on the video. Oh, you can. Look at that. It says, "To Andy with love, Angie." And it's dated 9/7/1945. Now, World War II ended in the United States on 9/2/1945. So this cigarette holder, that's what it is, this cigarette case was given to somebody named Andy by someone who loved him very much, whose name was Angie, 5 days after World War II ended. So if you do the math, I mean, this is 70, it's over 78 years old, all right? And the average age of the soldier in World War II is 26. So this guy would be 104 years old if he was the average age. 104 years old he'd be now. If he was 18 years old, he'd be 96. So he could still be alive. I don't know, that's cool, yeah. Let's load it up. This is cool. This is really cool. And I thought about cleaning it, but I was like, oh no, I just want to leave the patina on it. Let's load it up. I want to show you this. I'll be right back in a second. No, I forgot. I want to show you how it works. So basically, it's got this beautiful design. It would have been kept in the pocket, obviously. It's got a little button here. You press it, it springs open. And then it has this little design here that's got a spring on it, and that would hold the cigarettes in place. So let's load it up. I'll be right back again in a nanosecond. Okay, so here we are. Boom, spring loaded, opened up, and there's your cigarettes right there. So, yeah, held in place perfectly. I bought these Pall Malls, okay, right there. Or Lucky Strikes. So during World War II, they would give the soldiers, the American soldiers, rations of, I think it was 5 or 10 little in a pack they would send to them. And there was only 8 cigarette companies in the United States at that time. And very quickly, the Germans found out in World War II, they loved American cigarettes because the American cigarettes were made out of premium tobacco. So out of the 8 different companies that produced cigarettes, you had R.J. Reynolds, you had Lucky Strikes, you had Camels, you had, and then I can't remember the other the other makers, but the 2 most popular were Lucky Strikes and Camels. And by the way, in World War II, they did not have filtered cigarettes. They were all filterless. All the cigarettes were filterless during World War II. You didn't come out with filters until the 1950s. Now, prior to the cigarette, okay, so in World War I, we entered it in, I believe, 1916, and World War I ended in 1918. That's where the cigarette came about, because what they used to do is they used to send the troops cigars. And the cigars became too expensive during the war effort to send. They were too expensive to make and too expensive to send. So the tobacco companies came up with an idea and created the cigarette. Yes. And that's how the cigarette began during World War I, as a soldier's ration. In fact, there's stories that about the Oldsmobile company. Oldsmobile is a General Motors company. It's no longer around. It's a car company. And when they first started out in the early 1900s, there were 2 partners that started Oldsmobile. and the one partner smoked cigars and his other partner smoked cigarettes, and he stated that the little cigarettes drove him insane. All that little smoky stuff and just drove him nuts. So that would have been, after probably 1917, 1918. So a little Pipedia stuff there for you, or tobacco, stuff. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Enough about that. Let's make some breakfast. Yeah. Oh yeah. What do we have here? We have breakfast for a king. We have scrambled eggs, 4 of them, with some sharp cheddar cheese, a little butter, a little olive oil. We've got a nice hash brown over there, cooked to perfection. A raisin bagel with butter. Oh, doesn't that look good? Yeah, breakfast with Paul the Pipe Guy ain't too bad, huh? Let's try these eggs. Perfect. These are unbelievable. Let's try a little bit of that. Let's try a little bit of the hash brown here. Oh. To die for. And then we have our raisin bagel there with butter. Oh, absolutely scrumptious. Look at that. Beautiful, crisp morning. Well, God bless everyone. Yeah, so we had a little smoke together and some breakfast and a little tobacco stuff. Yeah. Have a great Saturday, everyone. God bless you all. Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out. And happy pipe smoking, pipe smokers.